It looks like you can just stand on a hill and he won't bother us. Well, I'll still play with him a little and run away from him. He's pretty slow. It looks like yes. This is just a new character of this circus. This is some kind of bunny who apparently wants to eat us. Ha ha ha! Wow! Tails, look! It looks like we're in jail? Wait, why is she covered in toys? And what kind of doll is there instead of a security guard? What the hell is this nonsense? Have you ever seen this? I definitely haven't seen anything like this. Even in my dreams, it's complete nonsense and horror. But it looks like I know where we are. This is a prison circus, or rather a digital circus. That is, there must be other participants in this circus besides the guard's doll. Okay, let's start escaping. And by the way, this doll's name is Pomni, if anything. Look, even the pipes and other parts of the prison are made in a toy style. This is amazing. How is this even possible? Don't these toys really fall apart? Look, this is another character from this circus. It seems his name is Kane, but I don't remember exactly if I'm talking about the guy who was to the right of us before he started jumping on these bars. He looks stylish. I would even say that this suit gives him seriousness. Wow, look! It looks like this is like a security guard doll that will now run after us. It looks like you can just stand on a hill and he won't bother us. Well, I'll still play with him a little and run away from him. He's pretty slow. And you can easily run away from him, but still, as a character, he is quite handsome. Yes, all the same. As a character, he is beautiful. This should be noted, but it's better not to make him angry and just run away from him right away. Otherwise, I think it makes him very angry that he can't catch up with you, by the way. You seem to have forgotten to press the button again to open the way for us. I think we need to go back and do it, only this doll will run after us again. Oh yes, it's true. We need to go back and press this button before it's too late. But I don't think this doll will be a hindrance because it's really slow, and I think that today it definitely won't catch up with us. Or even that today, in principle, nobody will not catch up. Well, unless you move at a snail's speed, although even then you can argue that perhaps even a snail will be too fast for this doll. I don't even know how to describe her, especially how to describe her speed like it's really very slow. Is it possible not to run away from her at all? Or is it just, let's say, entertainment for prisoners? Although I think that it is. This is a circus. Here this doll no longer serves as a guard, but simply as a puppet at which they laugh and have fun at its expense. Well, this is at least some kind of joke in this prison. Let's see what happens next. Maybe something even better will be. Wow, Tails! Do you see this? It looks like there is an endless staircase. Because it really doesn't end when we get to the end, or is it a staircase to heaven? Well, I would like it, but it would be better if it was a staircase from this terrible prison. Then it wouldn't be bad. Otherwise, this prison is already driving me crazy, especially all this circus theme and so on. It's all over a long time ago, your beloved staircase. Now we just need to choose the right toilet. The main thing is not to stumble upon a stinking toilet where all the guards of this world were already, but it looks like everyone is okay. I don't see this toilet yet. Let's quickly get out of here. Take a shovel and start digging faster while the hunters are gone. Yes, we are very lucky that today we didn't stumble upon this stinking toilet. It's good that they at least clean up this circus here. But it seems like we're already doing parkour. I think it won't be difficult. If only they'd put a bunch of stones here instead of these toys to jump on. It would be much better and more fun. Although, who knows, after all, you still need to create an atmosphere of a prison so that everyone is afraid. Wow. Be careful. Look here. It seems that the bridge is not very strong. There are sticks that easily collapse. But okay, it looks like you're passing it. Not bad. Let's move on. It seems like someone spilled something. Well, thank God they at least put up blocks to move around on. What kind of pink vein is this anyway? Maybe it's the drool of those sweet characters from this universe? Wow. There also seems to be a huge ball, and it's fiery. We need to be careful with it. Otherwise, it can really turn us into another doll of this circus. Only we will be pancake dolls, because under such pressure, you can only turn into a pancake. Oh, yes. It would be a cool performance in a circus, like an act with pancakes, or something like that. And it's interesting what we would show being pancakes. But okay. It seems like there's another problem here that will run after us and not let us pull for the lever. Who is this anyway? What to call him? I don't remember his name exactly. Is it something like a transformer? It feels like it was assembled from scrap materials, as if it was at home and they stuck it on it. A strange creature, of course, but okay. Still a beautiful character like all the others. Stop mocking him. Let's run away from him. I think that, yes, there is still beauty in him, like in all people and creatures. But in general, my favorite character so far is that guy in a suit who still has a huge, his jaw is like that of a shark. Although maybe even like that of a whale, but still I like him. He's handsome. I think he's somehow in charge here because it's not for nothing that they gave him this suit. Although maybe he wore it himself and imagined himself to be a boss. Wow, what is this? Game room? Oh no, it seems like it's just a cool speed race. But before that, you need to drink a large amount of drink in order to definitely speed up 2 or 3 times. Wow, look. We've actually become very fast. like Flash. Or you can even compare us to a huge racing car. I think that with this speed, you can knock down any of these circus people, because they simply cannot resist this speed. Oh yes, I even think that you can overtake anyone. Not only knock them down, although there's no point in overtaking them, because they are slow as snails, even probably a snail will be faster than any of them. But okay, still they are trying to catch up with us, but it doesn't work. They should go to the gym to pump up their leg muscles. Then they would definitely speed up. And at the same time, you can send them to the treadmill to pump up their speed. The idea is not bad, but let's focus on passing further. It looks like there's a ladder here that we need to climb up to go further. Well, it's easy. We dealt with it very simply. But here there is something more complicated. It looks like it's a huge fan that blows away everything that is in front of it. Oh yes, it looks like it's really blowing hard. Just look at this horror. It seems like we've had our first failure. After all, I fell once. But it's okay. I have a life hack on how to pass this test faster. Yes, you see everything correctly. You just need to jump to get through this horror. But everything is behind us now. We are greeted by parkour. You probably know what kind of relationship I have with him. In short, we need to get through it as quickly as possible so that it doesn't piss me off so much. Yes, it looks like parkour is starting, but we just need to go through it faster. Otherwise, it's starting to irritate me too. And why isn't it a toy? Because before that, almost everything was done in a toy style. I realized that it seems these characters are limited in purchase toys and other entertainment, or they are generally in captivity here and are obliged to work here for toys. But just my assumptions. Let's quickly unscrew these valves and move on. Well, your theory is pretty good. I think it has a right to exist because in reality, they don't even look like security guards. I think that they are forced here to do all this and protect this building, and just look at them. They, after all, they didn't even bother to follow us, that is, to catch up with us. They barely moved just to make it look like they were doing something, but no matter. I think that today, everything will change and we will help the whole world and this prison. I think that some bad person is definitely behind all this and controls it. Well, I don't know what about the whole world, but today we're going to run away from here, by the way. Here's a new test. Let's say the Michael Jackson track. Here you can do a really good moonwalk to show off your dancing skills well, and in general, it also speeds us up. I think that this is more entertainment than a test. Although here the whole prison is filled with toys, I think that everything here is like entertainment. Look, it seems that this is the real test as you wanted. Here we need to jump into this ventilation, but for some reason I'm not very good at doing it yet. Wow, what is it? Why can't I do it? Maybe there is too little wind force there to throw me to the required distance? I don't understand how it works. Calm down. Just push off better and you can do everything. You see, as I said, everything will work out and everything is fine. Now we're already in the pipe. Let's continue to see what awaits us. I think that something very pleasant and fun awaits us there. Look, who is this? Is this really some kind of boss? Or another new one, a character of this circus? It looks like yes. This is just a new character of this circus. This is some kind of bunny who apparently wants to eat us. But we'd better take a bazooka to shoot at him and defend ourselves from him. I think that's what will happen better. Otherwise, this hare has been too impudent lately. You need to feed him rotten fruits and vegetables. Stop! Tails, where is he? Where did he go? Oh, it seems like he's stuck on the ceiling. It's strange how he even got there. I thought that hares don't know how to jump so high. Although maybe he can fly anyway after all. This is a circus bunny, okay? Let's quickly throw some fruit in his mouth so that he can finally explode and let's get out of here. Otherwise, I'm already impatient to get away from here. Even despite the fact that there is this fluffy bunny here. This terrible explosion? It was really crazy. Even I was surprised. How can a rabbit explode? Okay, let's go further. It looks like there's a huge slide waiting for us here that gives us a lot of speed, I realized. This is also not really a test. It's just, let's say, entertainment in this circus. But okay, I think that here it will be more complicated. Well, I don't know. Maybe it will be difficult. But I know for sure that you and I can handle it. Wow! It seems like these are lasers that are ready to cut us into pieces. But I came up with an idea. I'll just fly calmly and not even move. I think so I will pass these lasers after all. I am a pro. Well, so far as I see everything is going fine, I hope we will pass all the remaining tests with ease. It really works. It looks like you're a real pro player. It looks like you have some cool skills that are better not to be revealed. Otherwise, they'll be forced to use them. Okay, let's move on. It looks like here, we need to take one board and move with it. Thus, we will be able to cross these barriers. Well, I mean, these iron squares and the thorns, of course, also prevent us from passing this. I can definitely handle this because this is probably the easiest thing that happened today. I think that now it's time to move on to the next test. Something tells me that there will be something terrible and not very pleasant here. Wow! Tails, look! It seems that there is a huge boss here. who shoots from his hands and wants us to die, but we won't just give in to him. Today, we will definitely defeat him. Then the guy who you liked as a character, but only now he's already attacking us. I think that he's the main villain here and is behind it all. We need to quickly destroy him and get out of this horror. I think if we defeat him, then we will definitely save this whole circus today, and of course we'll save the world too. Where would we be without it? Yes, that's right. We definitely need to defeat this terrible robot. And yet I was wrong about him after all. He is a villain as I see it. Or maybe he was just captured by this robot and forced to shoot at us. Exactly. It's hard to say. I hope that at the end of all this chaos, we will definitely answer this question and understand what's what. Wow! Looks like we've almost blown it up for everyone! It seems that's it. We're done with this robot. Now we need to move on. Let's get into this car and finally leave here. I think that this car will definitely take us where we need to go. I heard us somewhere. Then a helicopter with a pilot is waiting here. Most likely we need to get there. And as I understand it, this will be the last final test for today. Well, at least I hope so. Otherwise, I'm already tired of all these crazy characters. Oh yes, they really drive me crazy. I don't even understand what they're doing here. Something is definitely attracting them here. If I were them, I would have run away from here a long time ago because really, why are they here? Absolutely no one is keeping them here? Or is there still someone who forces them to be here? I don't think that this is so, or are they just all sick? In short, there may be at least a million theories and assumptions, but we won't really know the truth, I think, unless they start talking. Then maybe we'll have something, then we'll find out. Although it's unlikely they'll open their mouths. Well, yes. I would probably run away from here too. In principle, we are already doing this now. I think that they probably just love this place. But Sonic, if you go through this parkour already, otherwise I will kill you, I'll return you to them. And you'll become a new circus toy. Stop messing around here already. Let's hurry up. The pilot there must have already fallen asleep while you were jumping on these blocks for so long. Everything is fine. Don't be angry. I already did everything while you were there shouting in a dissatisfied tone, okay guys? Today we still did it and went through this crazy prison. Subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to watch all the other episodes of our adventure.